What's up, y'all? This your girl Alice Sage with Rise With Me. And I'm coming to do a reading for the collective. Now, thank each and every last one of you. I'm grateful for each and every last one of you that have liked, shared, subscribed. This channel is really gone. Well, I'm grateful for that. But let's get into this. Now, I walked away from this a couple of times. The feeling, confirmation, the feeling was like uneasy, like anxious, you know, kind of a bit overwhelmed. So we're going to get into this and see what's going on. Now, I was very glad to see that the world card is here. And a lot of y'all done learned them lessons about one-upmanship. Whether you was on the giving or the receiving end of it. You ain't with all that arguing, fussing, fighting, trying to get back at somebody or nothing like that. You ready for a ending and a new beginning. You ready for your life to transform. That's where you at. You ready for something new, and you know something new coming, but you don't know exactly what it is. And it's kind of like got you up in your head, kind of like anxious. All because you didn't have wish fulfillment with a mofo that talked to you any kind of way, did you any kind of way, said whatever they desired to, cheated, lied, everything on you. It was all kind of conflict there. But I'm going to tell you like this, spirit been up in that ear. Alright? This individual is feeling bad for what they did. Like, they up in their head about that shit. They even drew blood. That's where they at. So, don't think that it's just you. This individual thinking about how they ran out there playing Casanova. They thinking about it all. They thinking about it all. But you ain't no longer in hangman position. You ain't there. And you ain't spreading the love abroad neither, if you know what I'm saying. You done learned them lessons. You ain't now going out here having wham bam thank you ma'am. Why? Because you practicing self-love. You are practicing self-love. Alright. So let's get these cut and see where the divine desires to take this. What is the divine trying to tell us? Alright, divine, what would you have us to know? What would you have us? Alright. Somebody depressed. The 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Things didn't pan out for that false emperor. You know, the one that was telling lies and stuff, the one that had you hooked like nook. You know, that one who didn't give you any stability in your life. They feeling some type of way now. They don't know where you at. You ain't even communicating with this individual. They don't know where you at. Them towers in your life. You know, that emperor over there. I told you y'all weren't communicating with them. Y'all off to a brand new, stable, passionate life. The 4 of Wands is here, even though this is the Knight of Wands, and that's what I like about this deck. Because you out on your path, learning how to be stable within yourself. Learning how to love on yourself. So you got that passion. You took all that passion that you was once putting in this mofo, and you started putting it in yourself. You done came out of that dark night of the soul. You ain't all up in your field. You ain't communicating with them. And you avoiding a tower. And you ain't trying to be an asshole about it. You really ain't. It seems like to them that you're trying to be an asshole, but you ain't. You just avoiding anything. I'm hearing anything that could cause disruption in your life. That's what the Divine just told me. Anything that can cause disruption in your life, you avoid it. But I'm going to tell you like this. Even though that Page of Swords is in reverse, and y'all not communicating with this mofo, and this mofo don't know where you at, this mofo trying to find you. I told you. They trying to find you. Because you ended things and you had a, can't make it up. You ended things and you had a new beginning. But this mofo is trying to find you. They ain't got no stable offer to bring in to you. Because they didn't use good judgment. This mofo can't even move on from you. I'm just saying. Divine, what else would you have us to know? Alright. You ain't conflicted. You ain't resting or nothing. You over here doing you. This mofo over here caught up. That's the anxiousness that I was feeling. Told you they caught up. You can't make it up. They in hangman position. The Divine is dealing with them. They becoming enlightened over the choices that they made. They trying to say they ain't gonna juggle you no more. That they done made their decision. That they not gonna be Casanova no more. But they all tied up. They all tied up. They don't know how to approach you. Because you ain't all up in your feels like you once was with this mofo. Because that mofo wasn't solid to you. That mofo didn't show you no love. All right, Divine. Ten of Swords. Every sword that mofo put in your back, the Divine took them out. Because that mofo wasn't trying to use no temperance. I'm hearing that mofo wasn't even seen. Can't make it up. That mofo had all kind of options. They pulled that one-upmanship on you. Y'all see how many times it's coming out? They pulled that one-upmanship on you. Put that last sword in your back to the point that it drew blood. And you walked away like, why? Why? Why would you do this? Yeah. Now, they all up in their head. They all up in their field. And Spirit dealing with them. And then they got other people coming back telling them when they see you around here and there. Because you ain't letting none of them know where you live. But they see you, you know, those frenemies, they see you out and about. And they going and telling them too. Dang. Alright. That wheel turning. And they know that wheel turning. They knowing that they have to have a death and a rebirth if they ever desire to work things out with you. Now, this joker got a lot of passion for you. A lot of passion and drive now for you. And they feeling bored where they at. But they are still not using their intuition because they still gonna try to come toward you. And to come toward you now when they are brokenhearted and you standing in your power ain't no good. Because they're not going to be able to manifest you. Why? Because you done took that King of Swords, Queen of Swords stand. And looking mighty lovely, might I add, while you doing? You done locked your heart away. You saying only the right individual will be able to unlock your heart. They got to have a master key, I'm hearing, in order to unlock your heart. Now, are you being cold? No, you're not being cold. You just learned those lessons. You know those lessons when you was in that broken home with them. You ain't no longer defensive. You ain't. You ain't defensive. You found your love, your wish fulfillment within yourself because the divine gave you a brand new stable start. And I'm hearing love is getting ready to come your way. Ooh. Ooh, love getting ready to come your way. You ain't waiting. You ain't looking out for them no more. You ain't waiting. You ain't offering no sex, no wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, nothing over there. Dude should have used, male or female, should have used their intuition. Told you. You ain't waiting. You saying wait for what? That's what I just heard. Wait for what? Because the one that you wait for, the one that has to have that master key, the one that the divine is bringing in for you, gonna give you that 10 of cups. You saying that that wasn't your person. And 9 times out of 10, it wasn't. Why? The emperor and the empress is in reverse. And you know that. Moon in reverse, I will not rehearse. So you're not going back towards it. The divine has put you in a bubble. Like I said, this mofo don't know where you at. They just hearing good things when it comes to you. They having to sit back and watch. I'm here. And the divine has you defended. Have you protected against all of them. Because you no longer holding on to that one that kibbled and bit at you. You ain't giving to that no more. You waiting on your true divine counterpart. I'm being told to leave it there. You working on yourself. I'm being told to leave it there. You loving on yourself. I'm being told to leave it there. Why? Because you got a brand new start. The fool. You took a leap of faith in another direction where it wasn't just sex. Where it wasn't just Casanova. That's that Ace of Pentacles. You're becoming stable. You are able to stand on your own and balance your own life now. Because you are owning yourself, because you are keeping an eye on the self. Ooh, did you catch that? So now, look at this. Now, you have the victory within yourself. And you happy. You happy. You happy. You happy. Because you walked away from the past and became solid within yourself. End of discussion. You know that that individual was not for you. And you used good judgment. And you got away from the toxicity and stuff. You wasn't trying to hurt this individual. But this individual hurt you. At all costs. But you still got a heart full of love. And the divine bringing it in to you. Well, y'all, this been Alice Sage. It's so good to get a good reading. Much love. Hit like, share, subscribe. And let's continue to grow this channel.